everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers Hardcore Survival. Right, so we've got this monstrosity here to get underway and work. First ore we're going to do, probably iron. So let's get it set up. We will need to get some scaffold on here. And in fact, I forgot to put, what do you call it, a merge block on top of that. Yes. Let's go get some... Oh wait, do we even have any of those panels? We do. I was about to say, because we ran out of iron, so I didn't know if I had done any. So what will happen is we need to build scaffolding up onto this here, put a merge block on top of it, and then lift the whole thing up. Put a hinge top on that there, join it back down, and that is it. That's why I've left this here landing gear locked, because this tier thing does like to do a bit of breakdancing whenever it's joining itself up, so we'll not let it do any breakdancing today. So all the bits in red are the bit pieces that are coming off. They're only there just to join the whole thing together. So let's build up a bit of a platform here. So I'm just gonna do this. This is a monstrosity looking thing, but it does work in terms of scaffolding. There was other scaffolding blocks about. I can actually get a merge block up there, can I? Yep. But to weld it is a different story. I think that's... just check. I only need one. Right, let's go get the parts for that. Hopefully we do have the parts for it. I know that we did run out in the last episode. Yes. Hold on. That seemed... No. Hold on. All we got was a single thing out of that. The joys. You see, I knew it. There we go. Now we'll go get stuff. So hopefully in this here episode we get digging, because we're long overdue for it. There we go. I knew we had some large steel tubes there. Long overdue, some big drilling. The other thing as well is I did get the what do you call it? The miner stuck in a hole, so maybe we'll go dig it out first, because we need to go and get it. Nah, this is the bit where it tells me that the thing is on the other side or something. It bloody is, isn't it? Oh, it's going through it. Right, I think it's upside down. Let's just create a bit of scaffolding over to here. Another wee bit over here. Right, now we'll do it properly. So it's that. Now we're going to get those pieces. The proper bits for it. I'm going to throw all this here stuff in. Get it all. There we go. 5 large steel tubes. There we go. We still have the resources for it. I don't care about the view. I wish there was a way to disable that because I don't really care about it. Although, actually, no, I just realised in space you would use it, but we're not planning on actually going to space with ourselves. It'll be all remote vehicles doing that. Nah. Let's get rid of this. Now let's go and join this here up, but I'm gonna set the maximum of this here, maximum distance to, let's go down to about 3 and reverse. Oh. Right, so it's a, what is it? 2.6. Just go. Right, so let's set it 2.6. So that's joined there to there. So now what we do is we pop this one here off, and the whole thing should go up. And then what we do is we put a rotor head onto that. Not rotor head, a hinge part, which is this one here. And I'm gonna set that to large, get all the parts for that, and then put that inside. Once that's all together, then we take all the red stuff off, and then that should be it. There we go. There we are. And now we just need to weld that there up. So I'm just going to make some quick scaffolding up there. That'll do it. Then what we do is we hook this here as attached. Just double checking. Don't think there's anything else I need to do here. I think it's all good to go now. So let's see. Well, we need to detach. Just turn that there off. If this here is working, yeah, which it is, and let's reverse that. I see. I had this problem in the creative one as well, where the piston remained on it for some bizarre reason. We'll grind all this down anyway. But it is all ready to go. That's the thing. It is good to go. I wonder, can I get up there without having to actually... Aha, I can. I'm gonna have to collect them stuff whenever I'm done. Right, let's get rid of all that stuff. All of it. I think it's good to go. And grab all the rest of it. Yes, that piston sort of has to stay there because of, well, issues. I don't know. It's a bit... Oh god, it was stuck. It shouldn't be in the way anyway. Oh, those 2 blocks, I forgot they have to go as well. Right. Those 2 blocks have to go. Let's get them. Can I get on top of this? Oh, took a bit of a hit there. That's it. Excellent. Let's get healed up and... Because if we get struck by lightning, that's just pretty much dead. Now, It is ready to go. It is, yeah. It is ready to go. But we don't have stuff for building the extra pieces yet, but we'll build them along the way. Oh. Grab the elevator up in here to get into it, to drive it. I don't actually need to get in the lift, but it's cool to use. So we don't have to use the scaffolding to get up and down it. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to go up that there side. You can get it from the ground here, so you can. Oh, you just need to check to see if this here was still linked together. It was. Yeah, I didn't want to go away and leave that. Now, how is this machine doing today? Is it going to fly if I let go of this? No. Oh, it's moving! It's moving! What's the time of day? Because I kind of want to get a screenshot of this. No, put it as the... Oh no, I'll do it whenever it gets more light. I think it's becoming nighttime. But where are we going first? I think it was over here, wasn't it? We'll go over to this here anyway. To the nickel. I think this is where... Right. Park it here. I think this is where... Yeah, there's it there. It's stuck there. Turn on the lights here so we can see. Right, so we need to dig this here out. So this is pretty much... So I'm going to set this here as the nickel point. So let's see. GPS. Dig 0. So this is going to be dig 0. And then up above that, straight above that, is going to be dig 1. You take the two difference between them, the height difference, you pump that into the trigonometry calculator there, and then that'll tell us how far away it needs to be. Now it could be on the ball straight away, so we just need to go above that point. Dig 0. And I'm going to set it about here. Dig 1. Now the distance between those two is 33.1, so let's pump that in to this here, and then that'll tell us how far back we need to go with it. So 33.1. Okay, let's go to a programmable block. It's PB we call it. Okay, so our height is 33.1. And drilling angle will be 20 degrees. And the error from margin, because it's a short distance, I'm going to put 5 meters in it. That's going to be our margin for error. And we'll leave it at 5. And we do check code. Okay, and run. 95.94. We need to be away from that. Okay. So, 95. Oh, it's very close. It was 93.5. But what was that again? 95.3 was it? 95.3. 95.94. Oh. That'll do there. That's where the error margin comes in. But it's actually from the tip of those drills. So about here. So it needs to go back another 10 meters or so. There. Go to the end of the drills. Another wee tiny slab back. I'll do. End of the drills. So you go to about there. 95, just a slight tad. Also, are we actually lined up for it as well? Right, so let's lock the wheels and just turn it a slight wee tad like that. Go again. And a wee bit of forward. That'll do. That'll do. Right, okay, so we can set this here up, so let's get that piston back. And that's going to ground the whole thing to the floor so that clang doesn't play up on us. So we'll join it up here whenever it goes down. Looks like it needs to go down another slight tad, so let's do that by hand out the back. Because we need to be able to adjust it. It just needs to be barely touching it, because if you go down a bit more, that can alter the angle at which it can and then this here. There we go. It just needs to be barely touching it. And it looks good to go, so I think what we can do is we can go upstairs and get digging. So we'll head up here and onto the control board up there and get things ready to go. Up we go. I love that this here is just barely held on by a few wee corners and just a slither there at the end. Okay. Right. Let's see. Oh, we're missing a couple of things. What's this here? That's reverse it. Don't know what that does. That's pistons reverse. Can't remember what this here is. But it's not there anyway. Piston delay, yeah, that's okay. Right. Yeah, piston delay, that's okay. Let's hide that off. Okay, so let's check the hinge. It's definitely on. It's not locked, is it? No. Just gonna share inertia with those two, and then the pistons are sharing inertia as well. So it's not. The whole thing's not hinging for some reason. I think that piston might be in the way. There's nothing else clipping. I don't think that staircase has an effect on this. Hold on, did we actually set up that hinge properly? It's supposed to have a... Yeah, minus 20. Current angle is... Something's not right here. I think it might be because it thinks it's one block, so I need to just have a quick run around and have a look to see if there's anything that's merged into one big piece. Well, that's okay, and that's alright, because that's not connected there. The only thing I can think of is, well, this here, but it's not connected there either. Oh, wait, has it been configured as a station maybe? That could be the other reason. Just check the info here. No, it says ship, large grid. Converts to can rotate, but that's, yeah, that's okay. The only thing I can think of is that staircase. Oh, it's moved. It has moved. It has moved a bit there. I just need to check the hinge, because it could be set. Oh, the velocity is like really slow. Right, let's try again. Ah, there we go. So that's the angle there set up. Yeah, it was just the velocity. I didn't realize I had it set all the way down. So I think what we can do is we can we can start setting this here. So think it's number 9. And we hold down right click, and then this will start going. I should have actually put a drill on the bottom ones as well, because it's going to put a slight bit of a ridge on the whole thing. And then we have to build up. So I need to go over. We'll go and get the mule and we'll stack it up with some stuff, some parts. So what we'll make is, I think, 10 merge blocks and enough steel plates to make those. There we are. Oh, the angle! I just didn't realize how I'm going to get back onto this thing because of the staircase. Oh, well, that's a bit of an issue, but we can tilt it up and down if needed. Yeah, we can tilt it up and down if needed. No, it's not that hard. You just pull the pistons back. Right, I'm gonna go and get the mule, and we'll stack it up with enough stuff to build, but it'll just be enough to build the skeleton. No, just one block, or one what do you call it? Steel plate. But we'll have to build up on the merge blocks. So I'll bring 10 of them. That should be enough. And in fact, 10 might be too much. Let's go with 8. So that just, I'm going to run back over here, stack up that mule, and I'll bring it back, and I'll resume then. So that's us over there with the mule. So I had to get I had to go and get more iron because I ran out when I was building those spare parts. So yeah, it was just a quick dig. I'm just going to grab over some of these here and start building on extensions to go on the front of this. So usually what you do is put these here down as far as you can go. Now that's one of the reasons why I didn't put the drill in the middle there, is because you wouldn't be able to go down too far with it. But you're supposed to... No, it's not going to go. You know, it's supposed to put it down as far as you can get it. So now these blocks are placed... Well, that one would go on there, so that merge block. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4... It's supposed to be 5 in between, so that's okay. So we get a number 6, turn that up this way, and that goes on top of there. And we just get the I can't get that. Just get it. The parts for it for a merge block. Same thing. There we go. Do you know what? I can get up this way. It doesn't need to be fully connected, but the drills reset there. They do this. It was so weird. They go back to where they started off. It's peculiar the way it does that. So just need to tip this whole thing up a bit. I'm just gonna add on that hinge onto it. To reverse, so that we can get back onto this. But yeah, I do need a better way of getting up and down. But all this here stuff, it's all like a big learning curve, because things don't work straight off the bat all the time. Like, there is some things you make and they're like, oh, that's perfect, works no first time. But things like this here, you make it in creative, but you forget about the wee small things like, well, yeah, you have no jetpack, and I know this here was designed to be used without a jetpack, but whenever it's up at that angle, you can't get across the bridge. So it's just wee things like that. Now, we tip it back into position again. Like that. Then what we do is, while holding right click, we bring the number 7 forward. And then we can let go right click, and then we turn number 7 back on. That'll merge up with that other one. Then it's number 9 off. You could do this here with timer blocks, but I wanted to do it with a programmable block as well, so at least then you can just sort of leave it running while you're just going weld it all up. But we don't need this seat here. This is only, you know, like, really just to get at the stuff. Now that's all merged up. Now while we're holding right click, we let go of number 9, so we go backwards a bit. And you want to go backwards first and then go forwards. So then we go switch it front. And then when we go this way here, we turn the other merge block back on. There we go. That's it back on there. And we continue mining on down. So we're going straight for that stuff there, so that's good. But this is just a slope to get down into it. Now we will hit those other tunnels there along the way, but hopefully not enough of a bump that'll get out and jammed. Looking good. Now we could mine those resources, the stone, but I'm gonna make a thing for that in one of the future episodes. So I'm just gonna stop it here, and then we just pretty much go backwards with it. Will it actually flip up without hitting itself? Yeah, it should be alright. Nah, you just need to get off this thing. Should be alright to drop down onto this. Ah, you can. Can we actually... Oh, can we actually get up? Oh, that's actually good to know. So, as long as we can get up there, we're okay. I'm just going to take the safe way down here. Go this way. Along here. Hook tight to that. And then just drop down here. Now. Let's build. That's okay. We don't need to weld this here up. It's not needed. But we do need to build another merge block there on the front of this. So can we jump down there? Can we? I think we can. There we go. And then that's going on here. Right click that. It's a good smooth hill there as well, so it's okay. Grab the resources, there we are. Can we still not do it from the ground? Maybe from this side? No. Oh, missed that completely there. There we are. Doesn't need to build it up all the way. That's connected up there, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so I'm not going to show the whole... Oh, we could... No, we don't dismantle them. But we will have to crawl it back up the way. That's the tedious part. But I'm just going to skip the part wherever that's down near the face of it. I need to be careful I don't hit the what do you call it? The what do you call it? The miner down there. But it should be okay. But it's a gentle enough slope there. 20 degrees does seem to be the best way to do it. I forgot as well that the iron has already been dug out. No, the slope going down to it has already been dug out, so there's no need to dig any more of that. So what we might actually do is turn these here drills into picking stuff up. That's why I have this here as a conveyor system all the way back up to the top, because we could pipe that if we wanted to into refineries and that, and then get it to go down into like collectors and stuff and offload it into ships. And that's why it's no set up as it is. It's designed that way so that you can do that. And then those rotors there allow you to put on the large grid the large small grid storage cargo containers, so that they can store stone if needed. And then all you have to do is if you have a dumper or like a collector or something underneath it, it can tip the stuff into it and then into the top of that, for example, and you take it somewhere else. So it's a way of loading stuff. But yeah, no, I'm gonna skip this here skip this here until it's all done. So a bit of a mishap. I accidentally unclipped both merge blocks whenever it was going down. It just pressed the wrong button, and on the attempt to try and rejoin the whole thing back together, I tried to add batteries for weight. It did join itself together, but I forgot to lock the hinge, and what happened was the whole thing just clipped up and slammed off the roof there. And we've all these different pieces here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here, but in the meantime I'm going to try and fix this here. I'll build it back up again, so I'm going to have to project a whole new top on it. So it's not that hard. All it was like a couple of drills and a few other wee things. the command thing as well for drilling. So yeah, it's going to take probably about an hour or two to try and get that all rebuilt, especially whenever it's at this height. It's hard to get up there, so I'm going to have to make some scaffolding to do it. But yeah, no, that's it for this here episode. If you have any comments or any suggestions, do drop them down below, or visit the Discord channel that is linked in the description. Follow the Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board. There you'll be able to see what games are playing, as well as when those games are coming out onto YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drops like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, it helps show people interest the most. And storm's gone down. As you know, it helps show people interest the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.